what's up everyone? It is Thais here. Welcome to my pink summer nails. So I will be doing a pedicure as well as painting my nails. So I begin by removing the old polish from my hands and feet. I just take a little bit of regular nail polish remover on a cotton round and rub that nail polish off until it is completely gone. Now I am shaping my nails by filing them down. So I want to go a bit shorter than my nails right now. I like my nails to be like a medium length. I don't like them too long or too short. So I'm just filing down, taking off some length, as well as doing a rounded shape on the nail. So I'm going straight across and then I just round the corners a little bit. So my toenails don't have as much length as my fingernails, so I'm just focusing on shaping my toenails while taking off a teeny bit of length. I don't want them too short. So I got this new buffer block and it comes with 4 steps. The step 1 is to file. I already filed with a separate filer, so I will be using step 2, which is to remove the ridges on my nails. So this is going to allow my nail polish to come out nice and smooth without any bumps. So I'm doing that on my fingernails and also my toenails. Next, I will be using the step 3 section, which is the buff section. So this also helps to smooth down the nail bed and remove any like raised surfaces or bumps that can be on the nail bed so that my polish can come out nice and smooth. So right here, I am repeating step 2, which is to remove the ridges, and then I go ahead and do step 3, which is to buff the nail bed on my toenails. So I got this cute Voesh PR box with these. I know you guys seen, I used to use these back in the days when I did my pedicure. So these are a pedi in a box. They come in 3 different scents: green tea, mango, and lavender. In there was also this nice foot towel. I love the texture, it is so soft. And I also received an inflatable foot tub. So I'm so happy to use these again. Oh my goodness. Today I will be using the lavender pedi in a box because it is just giving relaxing vibes. So in this 4-step system, it has the sea salt soak, the sugar scrub, the mud mask, and the massage butter. So in some hot water, I will be putting in the sea salt soak to soak my feet. And before I soak my feet, I go ahead and put on some cuticle softener, soften up my cuticles before I begin to work on them. And then I soak my feet for about 10 to 15 minutes in the sea salt soak. And this sea salt soak rejuvenates my feet, it detoxes it lightens it up, and remove all of that stress in my feet. It just feels amazing. It also feels very slippery and moisturizing as well on the feet. So after 15 minutes, I am taking my cuticle pusher tool right here, and I'm just pushing back my cuticles. I don't cut my cuticles by myself. I wait until I go to the nail salon and have the professionals do it, since I don't really trust myself to do that yet. So I'm just pushing back those cuticles, and then I use the opposite side to clean under my nail bed, get rid of all of that dead skin that built up over the weeks. And I am repeating that same thing on all of my other nails. Push back those cuticles, remove all of that dead skin around the nail bed and also under the nail bed. So right here, I'm using the cuticle trimmer to trim any piece of cuticles that's sticking out. So I'm not trimming the actual cuticle, around the toe. Just anything that's sticking out just for aesthetic purposes. When I go ahead and apply my nail polish, I don't want it to look weird. So now moving on to step 2, which is the sugar scrub. So this is an exfoliator. It helps to soften my feet, remove build up of dead skin from underneath my foot and also on top of my feet and my legs. So I'm just rubbing that sugar scrub in, giving myself a nice exfoliation. This is going to help me have buttery soft skin and feet for the summer. So I'm going in for a deeper exfoliation by using a foot scrubber. So this is like a pumice type of material. It's very hard and it is designed to remove dead skin from the bottom of those feet and soften it up, especially those heels. When we're wearing our cute sandals, we want them to look really, really smooth and buttery so they don't look cracked and crusty and dry. So afterwards, I am just gently towel dry my feet. Now it's moving on to step 3, which is the mud mask. So this is like a detox mud mask. Think of it like a deep conditioner type of thing for the feet. It softens the feet and it just nourishes it, hydrates it, and just gives it that nice boost of hydration. So I just apply it to my feet and my legs, and then I let this sit for about 5 minutes just to absorb and soften my feet even more. My feet feels like butter after this step. Oh my goodness. So the final step after rinsing off that mud mask is the massage butter. So this is like a super, super rich and deep moisturizer for the feet and legs. It's much more richer than a lotion and it does take a while to rub in. So I just rub it on my feet, rub it on my lower legs, and then I go ahead and massage it in until it is completely absorbed and I do not see any white casts anymore. Time for the pretty part, which is the polish. So right here I have my base coat, my color, and my top coat. So I'm starting with the OPI base coat, applying it to my nails, my fingernails, and my toenails. So the base coat helps to prevent yellowing and staining of the nails, and it also helps the color coat to have something to stick to and help it to last longer. So I just apply that base coat, start with a stroke in the middle, stroke on the side, and then do the opposite side. Middle, right side, left side. Middle, right side, left side. So now I'm moving on to the color coat. So for the color coat, I'm using the Essie Gel Couture. This one lasts really longer than the average nail polish, and it does dry down to a gel-like finish. So I'm using the color Bodice Goddess. This is a nice, pretty, light, natural pink. Perfect for the summer when you're wearing your toes out. It's very feminine and light. So for the color coat, I am starting by remove a bit of that nail polish from the brush. So I remove a little bit from one side, and then I do stroke in the middle, stroke on each side. So now I am doing my fingernails right here, you can see. So I'm doing very thin coats, and at first I was a bit worried about how light this color is. I was like, oh my goodness, like look at that color. You can barely see anything, right? But after building up to like the third coat, that's when I started to see more of the color that's shown in the bottle. So this color definitely takes multiple build-ups to see its true color. So right here I am doing my third coat of the color, and as you can see more of the color right here. It's coming through. I started to feel, you know, a lot better now, because I love an opaque look versus a transparent look when it comes to my nail polishes. So I'm just doing really thin layers, applying that nail polish, building up that color, and it's starting to come along, as you can see. Now that I have done 3 coats on both my fingernails and toenails, I'm moving on to the last step, which is the top coat. So this is also the Essie Gel Couture top coat that I'm using, and it has a platinum shiny gel-like finish. So I only do 1 coat of that, and it just seals in that color, helps it to last longer while giving it a salon quality finish right at home without using a UV lamp. I just love the Essie Gel Couture. It is the only nail polish brand I've been using for years now because they just give you that good quality, you know. So it's definitely worth it to pay a little bit more for your nail polish to get that nice lasting quality that looks good. And this is the end of my summer pink pedicure. My feet are nice and rejuvenated. They feel amazing. They look amazing. Super hydrated, moisturized. And my toes are nice and pretty pink, polished. I love it so much. Thank you all so much for watching my pedicure and nail painting for the summer. And I'm so happy I have brought this series back to my channel after so long.